Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot coming at you with the Weekly Comic Book Roundup. We're most of the way through the roundup, so let's keep on trucking. Kick this off with Miles Morales' Spider-Man, number 28. Where we left off, Black Panther had taken Miles to Wakanda in the hopes of potentially helping him overcome his vampirism with the aid of the Panther god Bast. And so, he had basically gotten the first part of he began the process of getting to the speaking to Bast. So the issue opens. Shuri has joined Miles and T'Challa, and basically they and she gives him a heart-shaped herb in an effort to help with the with communing with Bast. In back in New York, Shift is masquerading as Miles to basically make sure he's still, it seems that he's still at school. He's hanging out with Gank and has been working on keeping himself on maintaining a smaller size than usual. But back in Wakanda, Miles commuted with Bast. Turns out, however, that Miles is kind of spoken for when it comes to deities by Anansi. But T'Challa manages to convince Bast, and also Anansi, backs him up to help Miles. But there are trials to complete, and the first of the trials pits T'Challa against Miles in single combat, and that is where the issue ends. This has turned out to be fairly interesting. I've had my reservations in the past with linking all Marvel heroes of African descent to Wakanda, but this time it kind of feels, I don't want to say right, but it doesn't feel like it's just a link of convenience. It feels like it's story-wise earned, I guess. It's at least somewhat at least makes sense. But otherwise, good story, interesting issue. Moving on, though, to our next book, we've got Spectacular Spider-Man number 11. Where we left off, Miles and Peter were helping Elementary, one of the people from the support group, dealing with helping the people who had been um, uh, who had made it through the Arcadium, and this also led to part of their interactions included her helping to take on the Electros, but and getting some help from, but they're trying to figure everything with um, Elementary, so they've enlisted the aid of Mia, a representative of the powers that be. Electro and Electro have also enlisted the aid of Kurt Connors, the Lizard, to take out the Spider-Man. So the issue is told in a very interesting manner, and I'm willing to bet that it has something to do with the fact that it involves the the Fey Court, the Sealy Court of Central Park, fairies. But all right, so Miles enlisted a young hero named Gus to help Elementary with basically the with her air abilities, and the two and Elementary, Gus, Mia, and the Spider-Man were in Central Park to train. Caught the attention of the Fey Court, and Elementary kind of sort of pissed off the Fae, some of the Fae, but apparently there's a member of the Sealy Court that's a massive fan of Spider-Man. But Mia, Gust, and Elementary were taken before the rulers of the Fey Court, Queen Mab and Prince Oberyn. But the Fae basically look into Elementary's heart, and they figure, okay, then it's decided that she is of a pure heart. And the Spider-Men are also considered to be largely of pure heart. Maybe not as pure as Elementary, but not bad for humans. And the Fae that's a fan of Spider-Man is basically inducted to the Spider family and given the name Spider Sprite. And one of the Fae after the group is restored to normal size, one of the Fae tells whispers into Elmary's ear that she has a fine heart for a human, but they can see that it's been broken. Darkness can pour in through the crack, and so she should beware. Meanwhile, the Electros have maybe rekindled, maybe called a truce of sorts, and have decided they're going to extort Lizard by kidnapping his son. And that is where the issue ends. Good issue. The stuff it was kind of confusing to read. Like I said, it's told in it 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 jumps around like crazy. But anyways, moving on though to our last book for the moment, we've got Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider number 9. Where we left off, Black Tarantula had made a pirate an app that would decide the guilt of a corrupt judge in New York, and in the chaos of all this, Mr. Fear attacked the city, and including Gwen. But Gwen had been found by Black Tarantula, having been exposed to Mr. Fear's fear toxin, and she is experiencing whatever the fears that either her fears or the symbiote's fears. She's not sure which, but Black Tarantula takes the younger Black Tarantula, Fabian, takes Gwen to a nurse, while Mr. Fear blankets the city in more fear toxin, and Black Tarantula and Mr. Fear duke it out. But most of the issue is told from the perspective of Black Tarantula, and kind of realizing that he's maybe, well, sure he has feelings for Gwen. Maybe he's been pursuing her in the wrong way, and he has, and well, maybe there is a better way. But Mr. Fear once again attacks Gwen as well as Black Tarantula, and the nurse that was helping Gwen manages to get a sample of Mr. Fear's fear toxin. But and they Gwen's managed to get her her head on straight, and she insists that Black Tarantula tell her where the judge is, but at first he has something to show her. He's turned Black Tarantula and his father have turned an abandoned office building into something of a shelter. Gwen says that, and Black Manta tells her a little bit about the judge, explaining that he allowed a violent offender out on bail who killed someone that Black Manta loves, and his corruption goes deeper, and someone needed to do something. However, Gwen counters that asking a city to decide what happens to that judge, you know, it's not the right way. It's not the right way to fix anything. Especially when it opened the door for Mr. Fear to take advantage. Black Hunter says it's about sending a message that the city is willing to fight back for what's right. But and the issue ends with the elder Black Tarantula standing before the judge, who's currently in a chair, tied to a chair, and apparently the votes are in, and he's been found guilty. And a gunshot goes off. I'm guessing the elder Black Tarantula killed the judge, but we'll find out, well, next month. Good issue, though. Just very solid points. But it does kind of feel, well, I don't know, but it does ignite certain debates that have already recently been sparked. But anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off saying, live long and rock hard.